Hello coders, welcome to Code with Ganesh channel. This is Ganesh. In this video, I will explain how to solve one of the easy LeetCode problem, two sum. I will go through the problem description and then I will show you how to solve the problem in easy way and then best way. Let's get started. The two sum problem descriptions is given an array of integers numbers and an integer target, return integers of the two numbers such that they add up to the target. So the input numbers array given and then target is given, and we have to find two number indices which add up to target 9. For example, this case 2 and 7 adding up to 9, and we have to return the indices of 2 and 7 0 comma 1. And then it says that you may assume that each input would have exactly one solution and you may not use the same element twice, meaning that as soon as you see one solution you can end the program, because like as per the problem statement there will be only one solution and you cannot use this element twice to add up to the target. And then like you can return the answer in any order, so it can be 0 or 1 or 1 or 0, right? That's the problem. And constraints are, this is the like minimum length of array and this is the maximum 10 to the power is the maximum length of array, and each element can be like minimum of 10 to minus negative 10 to the 9, and then maximum is 10 to the power of 9. The same way like target is negative like 10 to the power of 9, and then it's less than or equal to 10 to the power of 9. And only one valid answer exists, so it's already given in the problem itself. So first we will solve the problem in easy way, and I will go through the code and then we will see like how this can be solved in best way. Here is the code for easy solution. If you look at the code, there is a two for loop, inner loop and then outer loop, and what we are doing is just sum up two numbers. If it is equal to target, we are just returning the integers of that two numbers. It's a very simple program, and if I close this code, and what it does is like first it start with outer loop and then it's go each element in the array and then you're trying to find the target. And when you change the outer like loop, it goes to like next element and it does the same thing. And as soon as it finds the target, so it returns the indices of two element, right? It's look like a very easy solution. We will try to run this program, and yeah, it's getting accepted. So that means all the sample use cases is passed. Let me submit this solution, and you can see that like yes, all the use cases are passed. Now the question is it the best solution, right? You can see that in LeetCode they have this clap symbol now. If it is very best solution, they will say that it is good solution, but if it is not good solution, they will say that it's just beats 24% as 25%, and it is not the best solution, right? You can compare with the other solution. The reason for that is like they have two main criteria to find out whether the program is best or not, right? One is runtime, another one is memory. So the runtime for this program is like it's O of n square, meaning that if you pass n length of array, it's going to take n to the power of 2 to complete this program, right? And memory wise, like this is like 83% it's beats, because we are not storing any of the values, right? Technically like it's look like a good program, but when it compared by like runtime, it is not the good program, right? And one more thing is like in the description, if you go ahead and then read again, so there is a follow-up. Can you come up with algorithm that is less than O of n square time complexity, right? So they are not expecting us to write this code, even though this is the code which works fine, but they want the code which is lesser than O of n square. We will see like how can use the data structure algorithm to solve this problem. This is the best solution for this program. What we are doing here is, first we are defining one visited data object, and then we are initializing that visited data with first element of that array, right? The index of that object will be the element, and the indices of that array element will be the value of that object. Okay, and you can notice that like we are just looping through once. We are not doing any other inner loops to find out the sum. Instead, what we are doing is we are going with each element, and we are subtracting that with from the target, and we are keeping that as a check value. We are checking that value in the visited data object. If it is already there, meaning that we already have that new check value in that like visited data object, that means we already have the two numbers which is sum up to the target, right? And then like if it is not there, what we are doing is we are just adding that current element to that visited data object, and then the index as a value, right? Here is the one sample like inputs. We will try this sample with this approach, right? So when it comes here, the first what we are doing is the visited data numbers of 0 is like 2. What we are doing is 2, and then the indices is 0, right? Index is 0. And then we are coming here, and then we are going next with array of like the index 1, and then what we are doing is the target is 9 minus 7 is 2, and we are coming here, and then we are checking the visited data object whether we have that 2 in the object. Yes, we have it, and we are returning this I, which is 1. Let me go ahead and then write this one, which is 1, and then visited check value, which is visited check value is 2, and visited check value of 2 is 0, right? This is 1 comma 0. So this way, like this is just loop through only once with object of like JavaScript type, right? Let me go ahead and then run this program. Let me exit this one, and let me just run this program. And yes, it got accepted with all the use cases. And then let me submit this program, and you can see that now the runtime is, it beats like 62%, and it says like it's a good best solution, right? In the same way, like memory also, like it reduced because we are storing the data in object, but it is the best solution on both the cases, right? So this is how you have to work out like LeetCode problem. First you go with the simple solution, and then you try for the best solution, right? This is a very easy problem. So like when we explain, you will feel like it's a easy program. Like in future video, I will try to make a hard problem to easily understandable, right? That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, and like for more reach, and comment if you have any better solution, or if any other suggestion that will help for me to make a future video. Thank you. See you in the next video.